Hey everyone, and welcome to the buildingcodeforum.com. We have been around since October of 2009. We are a professional forum specifically for basically all building codes. So what we cover here, if you go to thebuildingcodeforum.com, is we have things that are commercial codes, which we break that down into accessibility, commercial building codes, commercial energy. You see all that. We have residential codes, and then standing alone by themselves, just like you would do plan review or submit drawings, would be MEPs, mechanical, electrical, and plumbing. We put them all together in the same area and throw in fuel gas as an extra. There are additional codes, anywhere from code compliance to elevators, floodplain management, green, institutional, which was requested, planning and zoning, pool spas and hot tubs, sewage, and wild urban interface, which is probably the least used portion of the Building Code Forum. We have a lot of related code topics. Some of them are sponsored, such as the sponsor here by buildingcodecollege.com, and buildingcodecollege.com sponsors the code training under related topics, and the Door and Hardware Forum is sponsored by Allegion. You can get a lot of detailed information and get a lot of questions answered. There are sections here for certifications, code administration, which I seem to like, industry news, which of course is always popular, and you can talk to the ICC Board of Directors. There's usually at least one board of director or board member from the ICC who will be responding. In addition to that, we have a specific area here for architects and engineers to have conversations. Bluebeam review users, I'm a big fan of Bluebeam. We have building design topics. We can talk about CAD software, and contractor talk for those who want to discuss contractor issues, and plan review topics. Of course, we always have an off-topic post and some fun stuff that really means nothing. And of course, any questions or concerns about the website itself, you can fill in right here under website discussions. Coming down here, we have regional specific code legislation. So what'll happen is, in Canada, we have sub-forums, which is really just Canada, but in the United States, we break down all of the states. I believe I have all 50 plus District of Columbia. If you have any more specific, I did break down New York State versus New York City because there are some significant differences between the two. And if there's something that you would like to add, we can always do that. In Florida, we add the BOAF, which is the Building Officials Association of Florida. I happen to live in Florida, but it's a very good source for a lot of information if you want to come here. And all you're going to do when you first come in is you're going to just register. Registering is free. If you want to become a Sawhorse member and support, you can do that. But typically, you'll just come in here to your information once you register, and then you can go down to account upgrades, and this is where you can then register as a Sawhorse, which has a 1-year subscription, a Sawhorse as a 2-year subscription, and of course a Sawhorse is something that supports this board. I thought that was a pretty good idea. It wasn't even mine. And there's a $5 a month if you don't want to commit to 1 year, or be a supporter at $25 per year, or a corporate supporter for those that want to be a corporate supporter at $350 per year. But these are some options. If you don't want to use them, guess what? You don't have to. You can just come in here and go into the forums, and one of the things you can do is come in once you register. You'll look at what the new posts are, you'll see what's going on, and you'll see some of the topics that are in here. You can also just click on what's new and see more specifically exactly what was posted recently and what was put in there. But I seem to like the new posts the most. I come in there, there's a 15 responses to something on waffle irons. So you just click on the topic, go to the beginning, and this one was posted by Sifu, and then people can come in and you can read it. So this is a great place to have questions answered. It's also a great place for you to participate and give your opinion. We are pretty heavily moderated. We do not allow any discussion that is political. We do not allow any personal attacks. We do not allow any discussions about religion. And other than that, some of the more common sense things. Anyway, this is the buildingcodeforum.com. Please come here, enjoy, and participate, because the more that each and every one of us participates, the more that this board grows, and the more that this board grows, the more useful that it is for everyone. As of this time, we have about 20,000 plus different threads. There's over 234,000 visitors, and right now we have about 11,134 members. We would have had a lot more, but I actually clipped about, I'd say about 5,000 or 6,000 I took off a few years ago that were just inactive, and I might be going back and clipping some more down the road. We want to make sure that we have an active board with quality content. Again, this is thebuildingcodeforum.com. Thank you and welcome. Please visit.